In this video, I'm going to show you how to get the Iris of Grace and the Iris of Occultation, and two of each of them, because there's two that exist for each of them. And if you don't know what they're actually for two different quests in the game, where if you give the Grace, you will get the Spirit Summon of the quest reward, or if you give the Occultation, you'll get the weapon choice instead. I'll link the two guides to those two quests in question in the description down below. So for the first Iris of Grace, we're going to go to the Storehouse First Floor Site of Grace within the Shadow Keep. So starting here, you're going to face towards the north, and we're going to take the pathway to the left, and you can go ahead and follow me as we go to the location. Now from here, we're going to take a shortcut and go left, and we're going to jump off the top over here. So just jump down. And you will see there's an item directly at your feet here that you can go ahead and pick up. And this is going to be the Iris of Grace. And this is one of two that you can collect. For the first Iris of Occultation, we're going to head to this location on the map over here. There is a castle that we can access. And from the North Ruins, you just have to follow the road to the south. And you'll see this leads directly up until the castle and goes like this. Inside here, we're going to jump down the hole to the left. And down in this room over here, there will be an enemy that you will have to defeat who will drop the item. Once you defeat the enemy, you will see you'll get the Iris of Occultation, and this is one of two that you can collect. For the next location, we're going to make our way to the Church District entrance Site of Grace. Now, the way you access this is actually from the North Ruins. If you go ahead into the North Ruins, you jump down the hole at the bottom, go all the way down to the tunnel. You'll come out at Bonnie Village, and then from here, you're just going to head east, follow the bridge, and you'll just follow the pathway that leads exactly to the Shadow Keep from this area, and that's how you get to this location. And then from here, you can go ahead and follow me to the next one. From here, you're going to jump down within the gap like this, and you'll follow up until you find the first enemy facing the northwest. So you're going to go ahead and progress this way to the northwest. You will see an enemy up ahead. Go ahead and defeat them. Once you defeat them, you're going to look out to the pathway to the southwest, and you're going to go along here. Continue along this pathway over here to the southeast. Now, be careful. There is a little hole in the ground here. I fell before, so jump over it. And then go ahead and take this ladder to the top. Once you're up here, there will be a contraption that is going to drain the water of this entire area. And this will reveal a new area that you can explore at the bottom, which is exactly where we're going. So we're going to go back down the ladder. And then we're going to go into the room directly behind us, and you can parkour down to the bottom, just fall safely. And if we go over here, we should be able to go to the right immediately, and you'll see there is a Site of Grace that you can go ahead and collect right here. Now this is the Sunken Chapel Site of Grace. So from the Site of Grace, you're going to head to the southeast and follow along with me. We're going to keep the wall, the castle wall, on our right-hand side until we get to the staircase. So here you're going to run up the stairs. We're going to take an immediate left, and we're going to take a right after the building on our right over here. So once we get to the second sign, the one that I'm running towards, you'll see we'll turn to the right over here, and there is an enemy who will spawn here that you need to defeat. So go ahead and do that. And from this, you will get the Iris of Occultation for the second time in the game. So if we go ahead and we start at the Sunken Chapel Site of Grace again, we can go ahead and progress from here, southeast again, to the Iris of Grace for the second time. So this time you're going to go ahead and you're going to follow me. This time, instead of getting to that staircase, we're actually going to turn left immediately into this area over here with the big tree that we saw in the cutscene. And we're going to go directly across it. We're going to go into this room that is over here to the west. And you're going to progress in here. Now, we're not going to fight this enemy. We're actually going to go to the right of him. So go ahead and follow this pathway. And you'll see in front of us, there is a doorway that we can go ahead and open. And then we'll take this elevator that is going to take us down to the bottom. And this will bring us into a very deep cave. You'll see this is the Tree Worship Passage Site of Grace. And from here, we're just going to proceed down. We'll jump down to the right, and you'll see we'll just go across this bridge. And in front of us will be a giant statue with an item in front of it. And when we go ahead and we collect this item, you guessed it, this is going to be the Iris of Grace. And that is how you can get the second Iris of Grace. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching.